Hey guys, hope you're all doing well and welcome to a brand new video for this beloved Big Bertha behind me. So some exciting news. We finally picked up an engine for the first part of this conversion, and I'm bloody excited, I'll tell you that, to start this bloody colossal task of fitting this car with a good engine. But nah, in all seriousness, yeah, very excited. I got a big piece of the package. The next is obviously the adapter kit. But yeah, got a big piece of the package, so I'll show you that in just a second. But here's the old beast behind me, RD28. For all of you that don't know, in the previous video, this has a suspected cracked head or suspected head gasket failure. I didn't disclaim in the last video that I've gone over every part of the cooling system. The only thing I haven't done is pressure tested it. It does lose a little bit of water, and all the signs are telling me it's head gasket. I've ripped the water pump apart, I've taken the thermostat out, checked the radiator about 3 times if it was clogged. It was full of mud once, which is wide overheated in the past once, but ever since then, the overheating is definitely from that head gasket suspicion. So I'm going to part out this old engine and move on to the new engine, which we got sitting here, so I'll show you that. Alright, don't mind the mess in the garage, sorry guys, but here she is. So this is a VXSS LS1 out of a, God, I don't even know what year it is. I think it's like a 2001 or 2 engine. But yeah, it came out of a VXSS, pretty complete, just minus the headers. Got the wiring loom, the ECU. It gave me the BCM computer as well, starter motor, and I've got the coil packs and stuff over there, somewhere over there in the back there. But yeah, this is the engine here, so this is going to be the new power plant to power the GU. Very excited. Healthy engine. Got ripped out because his missus was driving the car and sort of rear-ended someone really slightly, and it bent the radiator support, wrote the car off. So he messaged me and said, do you want the engine? And I said, yeah, grab it. So I grabbed the engine and here it is now. I'm not going to start pulling this thing apart until we have most of the conversion bits, so I can still actually drive that around, which is good. But I'm going to be cleaning this engine up on the side, and then after that, once it's on the engine stand, which I'm going to do in a minute, we're going to start tearing it down. Not tearing it down completely, but just freshening it up. All new gaskets, just service. Rear mains are common for going in these, so rear main, everything will go on it. It is off an auto car, so it's still got the drive plate over the back there somewhere. That's all going to go, and then we're going to be using the TB42 clutch and flywheel. Actually, sorry, no, I completely lie. The Marks adapter kit has the clutch flywheel. I think it's got a GM output shaft as well, so you can use the GM style clutch, which has more clamping force, so that's good. As you can see, just under my beloved RX-7 here, we have a winch cradle as well. I've got that given it to me from a good mate, so shout out to you, Nico. So that's going to go in the front here. So that should be compatible with the stock alloy bar. I'll probably just slit it here. Yeah, enough waffling, and we should start moving this engine. So what I'm going to do is actually put the engine, come over here. So there's an RB20 over here, so we're going to piss that off and put the LS on the RB20 stand. That way we can work around it. And you can see my pissy little 13B down there, which is for this. So yeah, enough about that, let's get into it. God, this weather is so shit, guys. It's like literally like 3-4 degrees, and it's just like, I know as soon as I pull this engine out of the garage, it's gonna start pissing down. So I'm gonna try and slide it in between the RX-7, pull the RX-7 forward, then I'll bring the engine stand over there. And if it rains on the RX-7, it does, it'll clean my, I don't know if you can see my penis. But yeah, I have to move the RX-7 gearbox back. It's a bit of a mess in here, but oh well, what can you do? Okay guys, so it's about a week later now, and I finally decided to put the engine on the engine stand. I did it last week, but didn't have a chance to film it as my engine crane was stuffing me around a bit. It wasn't jacking the whole way up. Managed to get it to work, so here she is, the big LS1. So yeah, you can get a proper inspection of the engine now. Pretty good condition. It's leaking at the rear main a little bit, which is very common in these. I think I showed that last time. We're missing a few spark plugs, so I'm gonna order some spark plugs, that way I can plug up the cylinder hole. I think it's just that one. And we have 2 missing on this side. But these are the coil packs up here. It's one side. There's the other one. And I think next thing I'm going to do is take this wiring loom off, because it's all still on there. The ECU up the top here. I'm going to take it all off, that way we can get a bit better look at the engine. I might pop a rocker cover off as well, and we'll just get a good look at the inside of the motor to see how it looks. Hopefully it's not gummed up. This engine had about 190 something thousand Ks on it. These engines do usually last a long time. They're pretty reliable. At the same time, you want to make sure it's had a good life and not a harsh life, just like any engine. All right, so let's work on getting this harness and ECU off it and get the engine a little bit more bare. Cool, so all the injector harness, all the wiring loom itself, injector loom, everything's off. It's over there on the floor. A lot of grime on this thing, 200 plus thousand Ks. This was leaking, whatever this is, sensor at the back here. Rear main's leaking, so it's gonna get all the beautiful freshen up at the back. But actually, the back here is actually pretty clean. On this, I reckon this has been replaced. Next thing I'm gonna do is open up a rocker cover and we'll see how well this engine is. I'll take the strap off as well and just get down a bit more bare bones of the engine and see how it looks. Alright guys, I'm going to take this valve cover off now. So it's going to be the first time we're both going to be seeing this because I haven't opened anything up. So it's all first hand, so let's see how it is. Alright guys, so on first glance, doesn't look too bad actually. It's a little bit of a goldy look to it, but not too bad. It seems it's got nearly 200,000 Ks on it. Pretty happy with that. I'm just hoping there was no build up of gunk in the rockers or nothing in the valve springs, but all looking pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. I might wake the other side off and just check. It should be the same, should circulate the same, but better to be safe than sorry. So let's have a look at the other side. Alright guys, other side is off. Looking pretty even, which is good. Nothing too crazy. Bit of K's on it, but I'm definitely going to clean this engine right out. There's the other rocker just there. Alright guys, so I think I might end it there for this one because I'm starting to run out of daylight. Looks light on camera, but it's actually starting to get really dark and the lighting starts to get really shit in here. So I don't want to have some crappy lighting for you. So got all this crap torn off. There's a loom there, that's all the automatic trans lines and that's all going in the bin. But engine's, sitting there. I'm going to take the intake plenum and everything off probably tomorrow. I'll film that as well, put that in the next episode, and then we're going to start ordering parts for it. But yeah, got it torn down to just wanted to take the rocker cover off and have a look. Pretty decent engine, seems like it. It ran really well in the car, had a video of it running. So if you want to know how much I got this engine for, I got it for $1,000 with a loom, ECU, starter motor, everything. It even gave me the BCM computer, which is over here. I don't know if I said that before, what I paid for it, but at the end I'm going to go over a build breakdown and we'll go over the cost of the whole conversion and we'll see how much it's going to cost us overall. Okay guys, well I really hope you enjoyed the first part of this LS conversion. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. If you're here to watch the four-wheel drive stuff, don't worry, it's still going to be happening while I'm building the car. So I'm going to go out with all the friends and film all that stuff. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is actually saving up for the Marks adapter conversion, freshening up the LS1 on the side, and probably start to disassemble the RD28. I might part that out and make a bit of money off that and put that towards the LS conversion. We'll see. I'm not too sure if there's any in-depth videos of this LS1 conversion into patrols. I've watched a couple of videos. They sort of died out halfway through the conversion or have switched engines. But I'd love to cover this one in depth for everyone. If you want to do it, I'll do a whole build breakdown, cost of doing it yourself. I'm sure taking to a shop's going to be twice as much as what I'm doing it here. I hope this helps anyone that's going to be doing the conversion. I hope it motivates you to start it. If you've been thinking about it a long time, just start it. And worst case scenario, you start and you lose interest, you sell the build. It's worst case. But the only video I've seen online usually is ZD31. So hopefully the RD28 owners, because I know the engines blow up a lot. I hope that you can learn from this video. But yeah, if you can give this video a like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. That'll mean the world to me. Also, if you like four-wheel drive videos, stick around. If you like to see these things behind me, the 180, RX-7 build over there, which I know a lot of you are here for, and the R32, all the cars I have plenty coming up, so don't worry. I can only do so much in lockdown. It's hard to get some fun coverage, but bear with me, guys. But yeah, I'd like to thank anyone that watches my videos and takes time out of their day. I don't want to keep rambling, so I'll keep it at that. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next edition of the LS1 build or any of these cars. So you all take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.